Directionally challenged hiker here at Little House in the Desert. It is Tuesday, May 18th, and it has been a few days since I've set up the hive. I am going to just check on their food status this morning. Just there's obviously activity, going in and out of the hive, but yes, it is spring here in Arizona, but there's not a whole lot of blooming vegetation. I mean, I do need to read up a little bit more on what they eat, but I'm kind of planning on maybe having to supplement them this summer a little bit. So I'm gonna check and see how they're doing on that. I have sped up these next few segments, so no, I am not like going crazy, taking my beehive apart. I am actually being very careful. And right here I am like, wow, I couldn't believe how many bees were just like up under the lid like that. Guess they're bees and it's their home. But yeah, you kind of learn as you do stuff like this. And again, I am talking pretty blind here because my computer freezes when I speed up my clips. Checking out the little container that the queen came in. I will get back to that in just a minute. They are in their hive. They appear to be doing okay. They are all hovering on the food stuff that I have in there. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to get some more food in without, I don't know, hurting them, but I don't know. We'll give it a try. But yeah, and I've got a whole bunch on. I think you can see them on the lid there too. I will have to gently brush those guys off so I don't squish them. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out. I am definitely learning through this process here. Checking out that queen box. That was the one thing when the bees arrived, there weren't great directions on how to make sure that it was set up so they could get her out. She's supposed to eat her way out or something like that, but I think I got it right. Um, but yeah, I mean, I did Google it. I tried pretty hard to, do things right here. Again, I'm learning, and this pouring of the feed into their little feeder, it took quite a while because I was trying to pour it very gently and carefully so as not to drown the bees, give them time to move out of the way. But they are pretty cool to watch up close. I mean, you do feel a little bit safe in a bee suit. I would never get up on bees like this without it, but it's fun. All right, so I gave my bees some more food. They seem pretty happy about that. They're buzzing around quite a bit now. Definitely more active than when I came over, but I know I took their lid off and kind of bugged them a little bit. But again, I'm really impressed that they're not really aggressive. I mean, they seem pretty content. But yeah, so I don't know, I'm having fun. I'm gonna try to get like a little view of the bottom again like I did the other day. That turned out kind of cool. Let me see if we can do that. I've got one right on the camera screen. That might actually be kind of cool. I'm filming bee on the screen, but there's the entrance. But anyway, I should probably leave them alone. So later. All right, since I was out here to check on my bees, I figured I may as well do a little cleanup in the kitchen area of the little house in the desert. I'm just going to try to organize things a bit. Maybe I've got some shelves. I'm going to move those and just, maybe put my bee stuff in one spot where I know where it's at and a few other things like that. I did bring some more drinks. But yeah, so I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup even though it kind of feels like a lost cause right now.
Well, it is still January 11th as I am sitting down and editing some more footage from last May 2022. And wow, I'm watching myself clean up inside Little House in the Desert and realizing that it's probably time to do a little bit of cleaning and reorganizing some of the materials again. Um, we've had things moved out and we've had other things moved in at this point in time, but I don't know. It does feel good to clean. Back at our son's house, I was procrastinating and actually wasn't going to decorate for Christmas, and then I decided I was going to decorate for Christmas. Well, that means I usually do like a serious clean. Like you take down the curtains, you wash the curtains, you wash the windows, you wash the floor, you kind of roll up the area rug and things like that. And it takes a lot of work, but it is rewarding when all is said and done. And I did get to enjoy the Christmas decorations. And I actually didn't procrastinate too much on taking them down. There's just a couple left. Um, yeah, I have these candles that are battery operated and they run on a little timer. So you turn them on when you want them to go on, and then they will turn on that time every day. And we kind of decided that we're just going to let the batteries burn out because I can't put them back in the fridge with the new batteries. I cannot leave them in the candles till next year, and may as well enjoy them. The one cat likes to sit in the window next to them. So, but yeah, cleaning out the fridge here. Oh boy, reminder. Probably should do the ones here again at our son's place. This one wasn't too bad, probably just a little dusty, but I don't know. I like a clean fridge. And as I clean, I am trying to visualize what it will look like when it is all done at some point in time. The fridge will definitely not be there at this point. I'm planning on having the refrigerator where the little silver shelving rack is, that where I have my bee stuff stashed and a few other things. Um, yep, there will be a counter going along that whole back wall under the window. The sink should be under the window, and the stove will be just to the right of that window. Actually, the stove, there's not much choice just because of some things are set up. And then we're going to do can't really call it an island because it will attach to the wall. Next to the side window, we plan on having like a little countertop. Um, I don't know, I call it a peninsula with like a little breakfast bar area, things like that. So as I'm cleaning, I'm, probably thinking about that stuff. And yeah, you have to sometimes just like clean it up and try to see what it's going to be like in the future. Um, yeah, I'm really having at those windows. There are lots of little dead bugs and dust, and um, I don't know. It does feel good to clean windows, kind of like cleaning out the fridge. It's one of those things that once you're done with it, I feel like it actually looks like you've done something. Um, I don't know. Sometimes my window cleaning, I'll look at it later and I'll see all the streaks and stuff. It's like, or glass. We've got some like glass paned doors on like the entertainment center in the living room at our son's house, and it's like I try cleaning it and I'll look at it later and it looks smudgy. So yeah, I struggle with cleaning glass, but I don't know. At least I can say I did it. I tried. Probably better than what it was. Um, yeah, just organizing stuff. We have lots of, materials for building and um, just some stuff that that's going to be here. The bees are here, so the bee stuff needs to be at this property, not at our son's house where we're staying. And then sorting through a bin here of, oh gosh, I'm not even sure. We had some bins and they were, when we were out in Gila Bend, some of them were kind of outside and, or even what was in there was outside and then the stuff got thrown into it. So I'm cleaning it up, like organizing it. I actually want to use those bins to store some other stuff on the shelves, but we had like some plumbing parts, some PVC and this and that. And then we did have the bird issue here, so there's a lot of stuff that I'm just cleaning what the birds did off. Yeah, birds are nasty. I mean, I do enjoy my chickens, but my chickens do not get in the house for obvious reasons. Yeah, birds leave feathers, but they also leave poop everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, as crazy as this may be, I think it was a very satisfying day for me. I think I looked at it at the end, it was like I did something. Um, and it was, I don't know, there's an air conditioner that's running in here, so it's not crazy cool, but it is definitely not as warm as outside. And I have tucked into that little bathroom area, just sucking up some of the debris in there that we created the other day. Make it easier for when we get back in there and do a little bit more work. And again, like I said, stuff has moved out and stuff has moved in. We've got some more supplies that we moved in, so it is probably time to organize again.
All right, well, I made a little bit of progress today. He'd been working in here the other day, so I didn't mess with too much, but I did vacuum that corner, lots of bird feathers, and I don't know if you noticed, but shelves that were probably on the video the other day are now out in the kitchen area just to help me organize some stuff. But made some progress over here. Lots to go through yet. I'm trying not to mess with, I don't want to unorganize his stuff or like put it where he can't find it, but there's a lot of stuff that does need to be cleaned because the birds obviously did a number down here too. I'm going to be definitely sanding, possibly grinding. I know I have to do some grinding here, but we'll see. I'm hoping to just sand and clean that up. And then the tub here will eventually go over to our son's house, as one of the bathrooms in that house needs to be updated, and with what we're doing here, we don't need it. So it has a home. That stove will also be getting out of here hopefully soon. It's just kind of taking up space right now, but I took down our lovely sheet curtains and cleaned the windows. I know it's messy in here, but it'll also help. We had some bugs due to the birds, and it should help me see if I've conquered the bugs. But I took those down. We don't get a whole lot of sun in these. We don't get like direct sunlight too much in these windows, and I'm enjoying the light. But I messed around cleaning the fridge up. It really wasn't that bad. I just was being a little bit obsessive. But so there's the shelves that were in the bathroom area. Yeah, I'm organizing my bee stuff and just a few other things. Some of the more tool type stuff, like up on the top shelf, is my tile work stuff. I've got another shelving rack at home that actually got stranded outside, so it's not as nice looking anymore. But I think I'll bring that over and put more of my tool type stuff on that. But yeah, just cleaning up again. Worked hard on cleaning this window. I don't know. It just kind of feels good sometimes to, clean it up. And while I'm realizing that the windows really mess with it. But I don't know. Again, hoping to get back out here tomorrow, maybe do some more organizing. And I mean, we've got plenty to do outside, but sometimes if you get one thing kind of cleaned up and looking better, makes it feel like you've accomplished something. So until next time, directionally challenged hiker at Little House in the Desert.